Rajai Davis reaches out and makes the play.
Now it's over his head, and he makes the catch! Incredible! What a recovery for Rajai Davis.
Pitch is a called strike to throw, and he's safe is the call.
Rajai Davis, man, is a bona fide thief. He really is.
14 years in the majors, 8 different teams, and plenty of clutch moments. We are now joined by Rajai Davis on Off Base. Rajai, today is the first of the Breakthrough Series, a diversity-focused amateur development experience at the Jackie Robinson Training Complex in Vero Beach, Florida. Why don't you just tell us about the event first and foremost and your involvement?
So obviously this is an event with some of the premier players that are obviously that look more like myself, and they are some of the top players in the country in high school, 17, 18 years old. Got some really talented players out here, and we're out here just giving some instruction, some fundamentals about how to play the game. They're eager to learn, which has been really great to see. We have some other coaches other than myself, like Bo Porter. We've had, of course, I can't name them off the top of my head while it's happening, but we have some other coaches in here, and Gregor Blanco as well. But I don't want to slight somebody, so we have some coaches out here, a lot of former big league players that are helping to coach these young, talented baseball players to kind of, drive up some of the stock of, some players that look like myself.
And real quick to fill in those blanks, I was told it's LaTroy Hawkins, Ken Griffey Sr., and Marquise Grisham. So just to name a few more, so we're filling in some of those blanks. It's hard when you're put on the spot.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. See, that's what a team does, baby.
Nice. Well, you just had some help with the coaches. Here's 2 players that have come through the system, Devin Williams, Key Brian Hayes. A lot of major leaguers have come through. So how important is it for this to showcase the future talent, specifically African-American talent coming into the game?
Well, the talent has always really been there. Is whether or not we are willing to, get them eyeballs on that talent and help develop that talent. The talent has always been there. I see it in the community that I was raised in. There's a lot of talent there, but a lot of those kind of players, they don't have the resources, they don't have the finances to be able to continue to play this game. So that's what this has been really good for a lot of these players, and just get an opportunity to get eyeballs on, and just to be able to be seen and get some instruction from some really good players.
Hey, Rajai. Hannah, I know you through your work at the commissioner's office. I'm curious, sort of going from playing to being in the league office, what's something you learned or something that your perspective changed on now that you're seeing the game from sort of a 3,000-foot view or whatever?
Yeah, that's a great point, because now I actually have both sides of the coins instead of just one side. When you're a player, you hear pretty much one side, and my role with the commissioner's office is really to change that, to kind of be a face for some of the players and the coaches and the on-field personnel that are actually at the field, and that's what I do. I go to the field, and and I'm visible for these guys, for the commissioner's office, if they have ideas or concerns, and we kind of talk it out.
What's something you realized though that you wouldn't have known if you weren't in that position? Something that players maybe don't know about?
On the spot, I had to think about that for a little bit. Give me a moment. I might think about it. I might not.
We'll come back.
Yeah. What's up, Raj? So we saw a cycle last night at Water Escobar. You hit a cycle in Toronto, I want to say. If you check those first 3 boxes, are you trying to go for the cycle, or are you just trying to hit the ball hard somewhere?
No. I'm going for the cycle.
Yes.
Okay.
You get the 3. You get to that last one, okay, wait, hold on. All I need is a single. Okay, I know this guy throwing first pitch fastball. Guess what? I'm going to be ready for a first pitch. Fastball.
I love the honesty with that answer because I feel like so many people are like, no, we just want to help the team. We just want to hit the ball hard and get on base.
It's about the win. No.
Who doesn't want to hit for the cycle? I would.
Oh no, that's one of those like bucket list things. You know, you gotta do that. If you get a double, a single, a homer, man, you got to get that last one in there. You know, I was fortunate to just started off with a homer, and then it played out where it got a triple that next at bat. Now you start really thinking about it a little bit, just a little bit, and then you get that hanging change or a hanging slider. Ooh, you hit it in the zone, in the gap, and you think about, okay, I could get a triple on this, but I'm gonna stay at second. Okay?
I love that.
You get up that fourth at bat, and you start thinking about it a little bit, and it's not the first time I tried it, okay, but it's the first time I actually completed it.
Wow, that's called being in the flow, my friend. Speaking of being in the flow, we loved your work at the Combine last year, and you went through all of the agility and strength exercises that the players did. Doesn't look easy. I'm so glad it was you and not me. What are you looking forward to most about this upcoming Combine in Cali, and are you going to do all the drills again?
Well, first off, that was a great time, and that was a year ago. I was actually ready to run. I was ready to move and groove because I was doing that Sean T, okay? But I have been I'm far from Sean T right now. So we got actually a little surprise for you. You're going to have to tune in for it, though.
Ooh, that's what we call a tease.
That's perfect.
That's good. I'm going to tune in.
Hey, so going back to you moving at the Combine, you used to call your feet your money makers. Do you still get pedicures and treat your feet right?
Oh, that's at least once a month, okay? Them things is still, they still paying the bills, helping, okay? So I make sure I take care of them because they've been taking care of me for a long time.
Do you paint your toenails? There's a football player that does that. He paints it the opposing colors. Yeah.
Now, I don't go that far, okay?
Yeah. Too much.
That might be a little too much for Rajai Davis, okay? But that is good for somebody, just not me.
To each their own. We talked about your cycle. You also had a lot of impressive clutch walk-off hits. What about these big moments was working for you?
Well, because everyone remembers that last play. I want to be remembered for that play. I don't think about that everyday play. I'm thinking about the special play. That's the play I wanted to make. I wanted to be that guy who's celebrate. I wanted to be him. So I made sure that anytime I got an opportunity, I was already mentally prepared for those moments. And when they came up, I was ready for them.
I love that. There was a homer that you hit in April of 2019 at Citi Field, but the story that leads up to that, something about an Uber ride that was maybe a little expensive. I need to know that story.
Yes. So let's go back. Okay, let's take you back to Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. It's about 2.5 hours from Citi Field, 2.5 to 3 hours. Okay. With a little traffic here. I get the call while I'm in AAA, 5 o'clock, okay? Then guess what, Rajai? You got the call to the big leagues. Man, it felt like the first day again all over. So now what I have to do, I got to go back to the clubhouse. I got to take a shower, pack all my stuff up, and I'm saying, okay, you guys got a call for me? Like a black card or something? No, we don't have one of those. Okay. Y'all gonna give me one? We work on that. Okay. All right. So I get dressed. Okay. Get everything ready. And they say, okay, why don't you just take a Uber there or something? An Uber?
Wow.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So now I got to go back to the hotel. Okay. I don't even know how I got there. I go back to the hotel, pack up all my stuff at the hotel, and I called Mr. Uber. I said, Uber, I need a ride. Where you going? I'm going to Citi Field. Okay. All right, Mr. Uber. He came over there, picked me up. Guess where we went? Citi Field. We arrived there
I don't want to know how much this was.
Okay.
In the third inning.
Third inning.
How slow
Okay.
is he driving?
Third inning is when we
3-hour
got
trip.
yeah. So we get there in the third inning, and I didn't even say what's up to the manager. And I was thinking, man, it's like the fifth inning now. I don't even know if the manager know I'm here. I gotta be present, baby. He gotta let if I'm gonna get in the game, the manager gotta know I'm here. Okay. So I go out there fifth inning. I let him know, hey, Mr. Manager, I'm here now. So if you need to put me in, I'll be ready. Okay. So I proceeded to go back to the cage so I can prepare for my bat that I wasn't sure I was going to get, but with the situation of the game and circumstances, conditions, and man, somehow I wind up to bat, facing a familiar pitcher, Sean Doolittle, and he was throwing me some heaters, some good ones, some good cutters, but I was fortunate and to put that ball, in the seats right there, and I was just so thankful. I was real thankful for that. It was real a blessing.
Yeah, incredible blessing.
$400 Uber ride.
Yeah, how much was the Uber? Was $400? That's what we wanted to know.
You know what? It was between $200 and $300 Uber ride.
Oh, it was years back, so it was cheaper then.
That's cheaper then. That's how much
Adjusting
it
for
costs to
inflation.
get home from City Field. If
Queens
you
to
live in the
Brooklyn.
wrong place.
Listen, Rajai, we could sit here and listen to your stories all day long. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time, and have a great time down there.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna get some more sun for you guys. All right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anytime. We love that. Thank you.